So today in this video we will discuss about the operating principle of the synchronous motor. So a synchronous motor has no starting torque can be explained easily through it. Now let us consider a three-phase synchronous motor having two rotor pole. Let's consider these are the rotor pole. One is NR and another is SR. N represent the direction that is north and S represent the direction that is south, and uh, R represent the rotor. So now then the stator will be wound for two poles NS and SS. Here N represent north and S represent the stator, and here S represent the south and S suffix X represent the stator. So the motor has direct voltage applied to the rotor winding and a three-phase voltage applied to the stator winding. Now the stator winding produces a rotating field which is revolves around the stator at synchronous speed, which is Ns equals to 120 F by P, as we know that. The direct current set up two poles, and in the case of direct current we know that the frequency is also zero. So the direct current set up a two pole field which is stationary so long as the rotor is not running. Now suppose in an instant the stator poles are at positions A and B. Here the stator poles are the position NS and SS. As shown in the figure, it is clear that poles NS and NR repels each other. So now in that case, because the direction of the poles are same, so in that case the poles repels each other. So thus the rotor tends to move in the anti-clockwise direction. Now it is moves the anti-clockwise directions. After a period of half cycle, the polarity of the stator poles are reversed, but the polarity of the rotor poles remains the same as shown in the figure 2. Now in the figure 2 we can see that SS and NR attract to each other. SS and NR, here these positions are, attract each other, and NS and SR it's also attract each other. Therefore the rotor tends to move in the clockwise directions. So its direction is a clockwise. Since the stator poles change their polarities rapidly, they tends to move the rotor fast in one direction, and after a period of half cycle in the other. Due to high inertia of the rotor, the motor fails to start. Here a synchronous motor has no self-starting torque, that is, synchronous motor cannot start by itself. So these are our main operating principle, and this is the reason synchronous motor cannot start by itself. So I hope you understand this. So thank you.